Hi, Trey. Hi, Trey. Good morning.
Hello?
Hi. There you are. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
How was your research?
I let you down. I do
You
nothing.
did. It's okay. Don't worry. We're going to talk about that one. But of course, I wanted you to brace yourself because this is going to be an intense topic because I had to dig deeper. You know what? During those free times I've got, what I did was to research about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, by the way, did you eat your breakfast?
Not yet.
Not yet. You just got up?
Yeah.
You
Um.
did. Mhm. I understand. Okay. So, Trang, I am very excited to talk to you about this one. However, this is just a disclaimer, okay? So, this topic is very sensitive because this has been widespread everywhere. So, this is a global topic, right? So, this is my opinion. I am no expert to talk about it. I cannot bend reality, but we have to face this unending question. So you raised this topic from last time, correct?
Okay.
So I really had to do a lot of research about it. Some of them are actually what I believed in.
Mm.
So my research shows that those that I told you about from last time is exactly what's going on, and it's exactly what you're going to know from now on. Because you said it came from monkeys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, I am going to ask you again. Did you know, do you know why I kept on talking about intra to you?
Ah. You want to understand how Intel works.
Right. And did you
So
know why I asked you to make a research about it too since you're working in a food industry? You know why? It is because I just recently found out the reason why it is not sold in markets.
mm-hmm.
It is because it has on its label no pharmaceutical claims. The reason for that is, for example, you're sick, you have a headache. For example, you have a headache. You will drink Tylenol or an
Mm-hmm.
aspirin, right?
Mm-hmm.
You'll take aspirin or how do you call it? I don't know what brand you have in Vietnam, but the most popular is Tylenol. So if you have a headache, you drink Tylenol, you'll feel better.
Mm.
But it will still occur, right? I mean, you're not completely cured, but it relieves you from pain.
Mm.
Am I correct?
Okay.
So that's the point there. So if you drink medicines, you drink one for your headache, it will address your headache. You will feel better. You will be relieved from your headache, but you are not cured. Intra, on the other hand, its purpose is not to cure you, but to boost your body so it will no longer occur.
Mm.
And then I asked my mom. So I spoke with my mom about it. I asked her, Mom, you said there are a lot of cases or ailments or diseases that has been addressed by intra. Yes, yes, son, yes. Actually, The term is cured because it did not occur anymore. So it cured a lot of people. Why is that? So I asked why. So it boosts your immune system, it boosts your body to its limit, and it prevents sickness to come into your body. That's
Mm-hmm.
what you told me. So interest purpose is to, because your body has its natural defenses, right? You knew
Mm-hmm.
that. Your body, for example, you get hurt, your body has its natural way of healing itself. But with intra, it makes things faster. And
Mm-hmm.
so I asked, Mom, you told me it cured some patients with cancer. It did. She said it did, and it's proven because some of the people she have helped has cancer. We had medical issues too, and it has been addressed. So it cured cancer. Then I asked out of nowhere, I asked, can it cure HIV? She said yes. There is actually someone in their company who has that, and the reason why that person is taking intra because he had been cured from HIV. That's what she told me. And I was, in awe because, Mom, they haven't found any cure yet. That's what I told her. And she told me this is, again, not a cure. Remember, there are so many sickness in this world, right? But they cannot find a cure. They can just somehow make it stop. For example, you have colds. It didn't actually cure you, right? Sooner or later, you'll have colds again because these things happen naturally. So if you have colds, you get this from your allergies, you get it from anyone, from weather conditions to animals, something like that, right? So it's found everywhere. So if you take your medicines, it will just relieve you at a certain point, but it will occur again.
Mm-hmm.
So when you take intra, it prevents you from, getting sick. It boosts
Mm-hmm.
your immune system. That's its purpose. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
I now understand that. Now, last time we talked about this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I have read this article. They said breakthrough in search for HIV cure leaves researchers overwhelmed. So they found this in Melbourne, Australia. So
Mm-hmm.
Melbourne team demonstrates way to make the virus visible within white blood cells, paving the way to fully clear it from the body. So a cure for HIV could be a step closer after researchers found a way to force the virus out of hiding inside human cells.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the cure that they found. So the virus' ability to conceal itself inside certain white blood cells has been one of the main challenges for scientists. Looking for a cure, it means there is a reservoir of the HIV in the body capable of reactivation, meaning we all have this already. And it's just waiting for it to come out. For example, you have cancer. Everybody, everyone, every individual has cancer cells. That is why there is a tendency for someone to have cancer because you did something to activate it. So what they meant about that is we have cancers in our body, but it is dormant. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it is dormant. Okay, so they said every individual has cancer cells, but they are dormant or inoperative. So they are just lying there. So I had, I researched again and um, I have this, the cyst. They operated my cyst It wasn't supposed to be there, but the reason I had that is I accidentally bumped my fist somewhere hard. So it had a lump, and that reactivated the cyst. Same goes with cancer, and same goes with HIV. So that's what the article said here. So it's lying there, it's dormant. So it's inside your body. Do something bad and it will activate because it's lying there. So now researchers from the Peter Doherty Institute for Infection and Immunity in Melbourne have demonstrated a way to make the virus visible, paving the way to fully clear it from the body. It is based on the mRNA technology, which came to prominence during the COVID pandemic. Now, there had been rumors that these vaccines from the COVID vaccines has a tendency to not to eliminate, but to have a conflict between these vaccine, right? Has conflict between your body. That's what it says. So it has a conflict because you know these are made by pharmaceutical companies from Pfizer, Moderna. So these are the companies who made these um, vaccines, right? So these are major companies who created vaccines for the said coronavirus, right? But before we proceed talking about it, I want you to watch. Um, I want you to watch a short video. This is a short video. However, I want you to put your full attention to it, so we can discuss it about. We can discuss about it later. Okay? Are you ready? I'll
Mhm.
let you watch first. Then let's talk about it in a bit. So this is what I have known, Trang. Okay?
Mhm.
So this is what I have known ever since the beginning. So let's listen to it.
The first known case of HIV in humans occurred in 1959, but the virus was identified in early 1980s by an international scientific committee. HIV is on Earth for more than 60 years. There are currently 38 million affected people on Earth, and it killed 32 million people worldwide. We all know how this COVID-19 started to affect and spread in entire world since couple of months, and it's spreading like never before. All the countries,
The
scientists
speaker
and
is
health experts
India.
Oh, can you hear it?
Oh,
No.
okay, go
Can you
on.
hear? Can you hear it?
I can hear it, but is speaker India?
Oh, the speaker is Indian.
Yeah,
This is just a documentary, so just disregard the speaker, okay? Is it hard to understand?
a little.
A little, because his discussion about this topic is the shortest.
I got it.
Okay, let's continue.
started to find a solution, medication or vaccine. And in just few months, many countries even claimed that they have found the vaccine and trials are in progress. Before this COVID-19, there was Ebola, swine flu and many other viruses. For all of these viruses, they have found a vaccine. Some vaccines are already developed at first stream of virus, and some were developed in months or in years.
Right.
Then the simple question arises, it's more than 70 years the HIV virus exists on Earth, and it's been almost 40 years since we scientifically recognize it. So why there is no vaccine till now? There is no vaccine, no cure, no medication. There is something feels fishy here. So we have projected some conspiracy theories. Before we start with that, we would like to clarify these are just theories, a personal view based on hypothesis. That doesn't mean it's not a reality, and it doesn't mean it's unreal as well. We don't really know the truth. However, our theory is based on three hypotheses. First, the HIV is an artificial virus. Second, it's a natural virus. And the third, the reasons of transmissions are doubtful. In first projection, HIV is an artificial or man-made virus, just like many beliefs about COVID-19 is an artificial or lab-made virus. So if it is a man-made virus, who would have created this virus? In our second hypothesis, considering the virus is natural and transmitted from chimps to humans
That's
somewhere
what
in
you knew,
Africa,
right?
the
From
story believed
monkeys.
by everyone, in this situation there is still a question that who is keeping away the cure, vaccine and treatment. In third hypothesis, we believe the virus transfers from sexual activities or exchanging needles during drug abuse. What if it is not the truth? And if it's not, who wanted us to believe in that?
Okay, so Trang, see, there are three hypotheses there. So first, they said it's a lab-made virus. It's artificial. It's man-made virus. That's what I believed in, correct? Right?
Mhm.
And you, on the other hand, believed in the second hypothesis that it came from monkeys, which
Mhm.
again, the speaker said many people believed.
Mhm.
And some has, and the third hypothesis is this one. So it's the transmission, right? So moving forward.
Altogether, we are trying to find the answer to the who, and let's try to find out the possible culprit. So the first possible culprit are religious people or religious organizations.
So they said these are those people or organizations responsible for the spread of HIV. So some says it's those religious people from the religious sect. Why?
At the time of HIV between 1960 to 1980, things were different. People were rigid-minded. Religion has huge impact on people's mind,
Correct.
and that includes government bodies. And in almost every religion, polygamy or homosexuality is like a sin. So religiously motivated people or group of people or organization would have invented such virus so that people and entire society remains monogamous and heterosexual. So the second possible culprits are governments. Virus could have been created by government bodies to control the growing population or to restrict the prostitution or even restrict people from having sex with the people with a different race. Possible because in this modern world there is still racism exists in the society. That time it was there for sure. So the question arises, has the polygamy disappeared by the fear of the virus? Of
No.
course not. People still have intercourse with the different partners,
Correct.
but now they use condoms, the only precaution which can restrict the HIV transfer almost all the time. But the sex is the only natural thing which gives humans or any living being an ecstasy, pleasure and satisfaction. These alcohol, tobacco, marijuana and other drugs came now and still they can't compare to the satisfaction of orgasm. So everyone will agree to this that the sexual ecstasy and extreme pleasure cannot be achieved with a condom. Yes,
Mhm.
it will give you pleasure, but not all of it. And if you want all of it, you will have to make sure you are safe by being monogamous or keeping a single partner. And how to have a single partner? And the answer is marriage. Again, the pro-religious or pro-social and governmental agenda.
Correct.
Now everyone is forced to get married to get the complete sexual satisfaction for longer period of time. And our third possible answer to who are pharmaceutical companies. Suppose vaccine was created and developed of course by pharma companies and each individual on earth would vaccinated with the vaccine. Like we have 7 billion people on earth and usual cost of vaccine is around $2 to $5 and
Mhm.
even if they give vaccine to 5 billion people, they will make somewhere between 10 to 30 billion dollars by selling this vaccine.
Right.
Huge number, right? Not
Yeah.
really. See, without vaccine, people have fear somewhere in the mind about virus.
Mhm.
As a protection, they use condoms, which cost similar to vaccine. But now they have to pay every single time they have sex. It's like selling vaccine over and over again. According to official data, pharma companies are making $10 billion by selling condoms every single year. Now someone will come up with a logic that why one companies create vaccine for any of the disease and just keep everything on medication. Fair point, but all other infections are rare. They infect once and makes the damage.
Right.
And you can't tell from where exactly you are getting infected. But in HIV, people know or possibly forced to believe it can be infected by intercourse. Plus the risk is every day as people have sex very frequently. Unlike cold or flu, people don't get flu 3 to 4 times a week.
Right.
So this was a big opportunity for pharma industry and they have found something which bring the money to them for lifetime. These are our possible answers to the who. The
Mm.
pharma industry theory looks more logical and could be a reality. But who knows? What do you think about this?
Okay, thank you, Trang, for watching. How was it?
um, People believe in what they believe. So
That's right.
I think HIV virus is so complicated that they
It
can make it
is.
in a lab. It's so
Mhm.
complicated. Um, Maybe they are correct in the reason they didn't invest enough money to fight HIV vaccine.
They did. They funded. That's why they have raised this. So I found another one. See, I told you. That's the reason why they have a lot of laboratories. They funded so much money to find a cure. See? So they also have CRISPR.
I'm talking about the video first.
Oh, okay. Okay, go
So
ahead.
in the video, the therapy of HIV,
Uh-huh.
that they keep HIV around the world and there are no
Mhm.
vaccines of HIV because of business purpose. So I'm trying to make sense. At first, said to you that people believe in what they believe, and I can see that
Mhm.
the point in the video has its sense.
Right. Yeah, I agree too.
But from my view, I still think that virus HIV is so complicated,
Mhm.
so that people can make it in the lab. It's too complicated.
Uh-huh.
And
So,
yep,
what do you believe in then, Trang? Do you believe it's a man-made virus or it's contracted through monkeys?
I believe that it have it is animals origin.
So you still believe that it originated from animals,
Hmm.
and you don't believe that humans or lab people created the virus? Okay. Why so?
People didn't create any creature already. They copy it like um but the ship. They copy a ship, of course. But a new creature? No,
Ah,
it's too complicated for
okay.
human from now.
I understand. So maybe what you're trying to say is they got that from animal. So they created a series of viruses and they combined it from
No.
different
I mean,
animals.
human didn't create any creature.
But they didn't create a creature, they created a virus, just like how they do on computers.
You see, um, I don't believe about it.
Hmm.
And I believe that humans' ability is not enough to create any creature. And the only creature they make is a ship. You know the ship that people make by copy it from its mother? What is the name of the ship? But they
Uh,
copy the ship. They didn't create any new creature. They just copy the genes from its mother.
uh-huh. Okay, I
You
understand.
you know about the ship. I just
Right.
forgot the name of the ship. So HIV is, let's say it's a new, if they create it in the lab,
Mm.
so it's too complicated from
So
my
you
view.
think they just replicated it?
We got the disease from animals.
Uh-huh.
Like a lot of creature out there,
Mm-hmm.
we still have no answer about its origins.
Mm-hmm.
And also HIV from
So
animal,
you
from
mean it came from animal, however, you think it has just replicated because you said you cannot humans cannot create. So that means they just replicated it from, like, for example, a ship's mother. So they can just create a complete copy, the same exact copy of a sheep.
Mhm.
So they just replicated it. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
So if they just replicated it and if it came from somewhere unknown, let's say an unknown species, so who do you think did that? Who do you think replicated it, the virus?
What do you mean?
You said they replicated it, right? I know that's the reason why I know it is really complicated. This topic is really complicated, but I want to understand from your point of view, how did you think it has been transmitted?
Transmitting.
Trang, is it your time of the month today? So when you say transmitted, passed on from one person or place to another. So how do you think HIV has been transmitted?
It has its own characteristics.
Characteristics?
I don't know. I just have nothing about HIV.
But this is
And
your
I
topic.
know the therapy about HIV is ridiculous. You don't see that? Who can make it? Of course, it's from animal.
No, the reason why we're talking about this one, of course, is because this is just a way for you to, to how do you call this one? To improve your critical thinking and also your way of answering questions,
But I have to
difficult questions.
prepare. And
And
you
you
know what?
didn't.
I have 2 busy days.
I know.
I slept late
I
yesterday,
know.
and
I know.
yeah, last night I just remember. Oh, I have
Uh-huh.
to do some research about HIV. Then I have to go to sleep because I have to go to work after our class, and I
Uh-huh.
have another meeting. You know what? I want to say that people believe in what they believe,
I know.
and
I understand.
I should tell you. I should, you
Uh-huh.
know, mm, they of course they will have the reason to believe in what they believe
I know. I
because there
understand.
is no answer about it yet.
Uh-huh.
So it's wasted time to, yeah, to have this debate.
No, no, no. This is what's going on, Trang. I'll tell you. You remember I told you last time that you have certain moods? This is one of those moods, and I don't mean to offend you in any way, okay? I understand. This is just a topic because I can see when you are in a very difficult topic such as this, which is in fact, this is the topic you brought up from last time. So we talked
I
about
brought
it.
up,
So yes,
brought
you
it up.
brought up. Uh-huh. So you brought it up, so I had to make a research about it. Now that I dig deeper into it, I wanted to explain it to you so we can, have an exchange of ideas about it, but not actually a debate because, you're correct. And I understand that we have our own beliefs. You have to believe on whatever you wanted to believe in. That is okay. Okay, but that's not the case here. It's not the issue. The thing here is on how you express yourself in different situations and in different topics. So the goal here is for you to be able to express yourself the same way I express it to you.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so no offense. taken. Okay, so I'm not offended. It's just that I'm just wondering. You said, I'm busy. I have a lot of things. I had to do this. I didn't slept well last night. So
Mm.
I was thinking maybe you're just not in the mood again today. Remember, we had a conversation before, like I cannot talk too much because I know you're not in the mood. It's like this. That's why, yeah, I got used to your attitude and your personality already, and I can adjust to it. I know when you're okay, when you're not feeling well, and when you're not in the mood. And today is one of those days that you're not in the mood.
I want to stop our class for my class for a month.
Hmm.
I don't know, but
Why?
I feel like I want to sleep all day.
You can't sleep?
You know,
Be honest, Trang. Be honest, I won't get mad. Are the topics we've been discussing very difficult for you, or is it annoying you in any way? Does it make you feel bad when we had to talk about things not related to the topic?
but not just that this topic, but lately I'm not have the bet the best
Mm-hmm,
attitude in our class in
mm-hmm,
the few class lately, and
mm-hmm,
I feel like asleep, and I want to take a rest after our class, but I have to go to
mm-hmm.
work. So maybe this schedule is not work.
Is not working for you? Did I
Yeah, it's not working for me.
Did I do anything to upset you in any way? Did I said something or did I do something to upset you?
No, it's because of me. It's because of me.
But Trang, whatever it is that works for you, I'm at your back. Okay, I got you. So if you wanted to stop your class for a while and it will help you in your mental state, that's
Mm-hmm.
okay. Because sometimes we have to get away from something that's actually stressing us out. And I believe maybe you've been doing a lot of things. So I am no advisor, okay? I'm not a
Mm-hmm.
counselor. My goal here is to not just a disclaimer again, Trang. My goal here is not just to teach you. Okay, I am also your friend. So I'm so much concerned about your well being. Okay, so I understand if you wanted to take a break. And also, the reason why we're talking about this topic is not to offend you in any way, because this has nothing to do with whatever you believe in. The reason why we have topics such as this, because you are an advanced learner. And I believe this is the best time for you to express yourself to its peak, you
Mm-hmm.
know, because you're a smart woman. You're a smart woman, and I know you have a lot of ideas, and that's what I liked about you. However, the way you express it, something's stopping you, but you know, you have to break it. You mean you have to step out of the box because you're smart. I mean, when I say you're smart, I mean it. I like your ideas. I never oppose to any of your ideas. In fact, I appreciate it because I can see you express yourself. But yeah, I've noticed that recently you are not at your best, perhaps because of your lack of sleep. Sometimes, no offense, Trang, please do not get offended, okay? I don't mean anything bad, but sometimes you're spaced out. Sometimes you just answer me, but it's not part of the topic. Just because you wanted to answer me, or for the sake of answering my questions, you'll just answer me, but it's not related to the topic. So I would understand why sometimes I don't know, but I hope I did not offend you, Trang. I hope the reason why you wanted to freeze your class for the time being is because you wanted to recover from, from everything. You just wanted to take a break.
Mhm.
I hope I didn't do anything wrong to upset you. So I would like to apologize if I did.
Yeah, it's because my schedule,
I
and
understand.
I realize that my body needs more time for recovery.
Hmm. I think so too, Trang, because um yeah, because you've been busy with a lot of things. So you had a handful. So I would understand that. you know, this is just, I just wanted to share it to you. One of my favorite students, I mean, it's bad that I play favorites, but one of my favorite students also froze his class last time.
Close,
Froze, freeze.
fro, freeze, froze.
Okay, so last time, for a month, he froze his schedule. So it's frozen, right? So he froze his schedule. So I thought he's not coming back. So what he did, he froze his schedule, but my slots are full in the evening.
Mhm.
So he wanted to come back, but my my schedule is full. So he has been assigned to a different teacher. Now, he waited until there is an opening in my schedule in the evening, so he enrolled in my schedule again. And then
Mhm.
I asked him, I'm sorry. I think I am not effective. I think I did something that you didn't like. And my heart is full, Trang. I mean it. My heart is full because I said, no, you he doesn't like the teacher he was assigned to, so he waited for me. So he came back to me and he's refreshed. He just told me I needed a break. Oh my
Yeah.
God, I thought I did something bad. He just needed a break because he's busy at work. Because according to him, his work is demanding. So he's been busy at work, and then his schedule didn't match from my schedule. So he had to freeze his lessons with me. And then I felt sad because I had to let him go. And that's how it goes, right? Sometimes you really have to let it go. So I said, oh my God, he left. So some new students came in, and that's all right. But how is he? I missed him because we were like best friends the first time I met him because he's my first student.
Mhm.
So it saddens me to see him like,
He's your
oh,
first student?
yeah. So I was sad, like, oh my God, he's leaving me now. So I'm not yet ready for that. So he left, but he came back and he said, my heart is really full. I'm happy because last night I we talked about it. He said, no, I got into another teacher. I didn't like that teacher. I told him, no, every teacher has their own way, of course, of teaching. She may have a different manner, but everyone is qualified to teach. It's just that he got used to me because we are like this, like you. Most of our time are spent because we wanted the experience to be fun, not tormenting.
Mhm.
So maybe perhaps the teacher was just focused on the lesson, and that student doesn't want that. He wanted to have time to talk about anything, and maybe the teacher is just focused on, yeah, this is the lesson. Let's just focus on this. So that's the reason why he came back last night, and I'm so happy. Although he chose the last schedule, my God, he chose the last one, so that's 11 p.m.
Mhm.
But that's okay. I'm just happy that he's back, and I hope track. So when are you planning to freeze your class to, if I may ask?
I'm thinking about freeze my class about a week ago.
Oh, you thought about it a week ago.
Uh,
Okay.
so maybe I really need a break.
I know, I understand. I think so too. And trying, you need to focus on your health too. You know, You really have to because, you know, from the time that we spent, I've seen, I am a witness to what you're experiencing. Like you had to go treatments, you had to go to the hospital, right? Your body really needs a break. I won't feel bad if you had to freeze your class, but you know, Trang, I'm serious when I say you really have to take care of yourself
Okay.
and get a lot of rest, get a lot of sleep because sleep is essential, Trang.
Hmm.
It is really important. Your body needs that. The reason why you're tired, the reason why the reason why you're yawning like that, it is a signal. It's a signal. It's your body signal. It's telling you that you need to sleep. That's why you're so
Yeah.
you don't have to push yourself doing something if your body cannot. Otherwise, it will only make things worse. So you just have to, if you feel like sleepy, go ahead and sleep. Your body has its way of letting you know what's going on,
Hmm.
right? So if you feel like this, something must be wrong. So the reason why you're yawning is because you're sleepy. The reason why your eyes are teary, it is because of too much radiation on your computer. So there are a lot of reasons behind it. So when that happens, um you really need to take a break. But I hope, Trang, I did not bore you. I did not, said something that you didn't like. But, it's fun, Trang. It's fun because I have seen you in your ups and downs. Oh my God. I've seen you on your, I mean, if it's your time of the month, I've seen you. This isn't the worst. Um, I forgot when was that, but you are really not in the mood no matter how I tried to connect with you. You were like disconnected. So I said, "Oh my God, it's her period." I thought it was your period, and I am correct. It was your period. But today is different. Maybe you're just stressed about everything at work, and then you're stressed about doing things because I asked you to do your homework, then you need to catch up with your family. So I think you're just thinking of a lot of things. So I think you're just tired as well. What's going on? You tell me. You tell
So,
me.
mm, at work, we have a meeting this uh last Monday.
Uh-huh.
So the meeting is about business review
Okay.
after 5 months,
Uh-huh.
and my results, my performance is not good enough.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And yesterday, I have a contract like from an account, and
Mm-hmm.
I follow this customer for a year. I do a lot of technical support for them,
Mm-hmm.
and um, like a couple days ago, the the buyer, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the purchaser,
Uh-huh.
purchaser, the
Purchaser.
purchaser.
Okay.
Okay, the purchaser sent me an order and request me to give the quote again. But yesterday she said that some of our product have, let's say, higher price than the
It's more
competitor.
expensive
Yeah, it's more expensive,
than the
and
competitor. Okay.
because it's a specialty product.
Mm.
So like I said, I did a lot of technical support. I work with the
Mm-hmm.
R&D manager,
Mm-hmm.
and the R&D manager is the one that approve our product.
Mm-hmm.
It couldn't easily to replace by another product from competitor because of its function is specialty.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
But then yesterday I received the news that the R&D manager decided to move to another company, and I had to work again with another one. I
Oh
threw
no.
away all the test results and
Uh-huh.
all, yeah, all the effort to build
Uh-huh.
the relationship with them.
Uh-huh. Right. Yeah, I understand. That explains it. No, I mean, I understand you now. That explain it. That must be really disappointing. I mean, devastating because of all those hard work. For what? Suddenly they'll just what? Look for another one. That's the problem sometimes because even for some workers, we are actually indispensable, So no matter how much effort you put into it, you can still be replaced. You know what I mean? So sometimes we have to deal with the fact that these difficult things happen. Don't feel bad, Trang. The only time I would understand if you would feel upset if only you didn't do your best. But you did your best. Why feel bad about it? I understand somehow though. It's still disappointing because what? You just wasted all my effort, right? But yeah, now I understand clearly you're why it's not your best today because of things that's currently happening in your life, things at work, and your health issues too. You can't sleep. Did you find a way for you to sleep better?
Actually, my sleep is better now.
Oh, okay,
I
okay,
just need more time because
okay.
I'm so tired at work.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I need a break. I
I
think
know.
about a break about like 4 or 5 class,
Mm,
like 2 weeks ago, not a week, but 2 weeks ago.
mm.
And yeah, last week I talked to my coworker that maybe I have to stop this schedule. I have to change it, but I
Oh,
need.
is that why you asked me if you can change your schedule?
Did I ask you about your schedule?
You asked me. That's the reason. I'm asking you because you've mentioned about if you could change your schedule.
Did I?
Did you
Okay.
forget? You mentioned about it, Trang, because you
Uh,
asked me, is this the best schedule? Do you want to change the schedule? That's what you said. You asked me, and I told you, I answered you no. If this is the best schedule for you, I have no choice. I mean, it's not that I have no choice, but whatever is best for you, I'll go with it. So if you're comfortable with this schedule, I said, then I'm cool with it.
maybe I'm just need a break. Then I go back to this schedule.
But no, not actually this schedule, Trang, because right after this, they are going to close all my morning schedule. Everything is going to be in the evening.
After this class,
After your after you freeze your I mean after you freeze your class, they will close all my morning schedule. I'm not sure if
um,
they mentioned it
is
to you.
your request?
Did they tell you about it? Have you spoken to any of them?
That the center give me the notice, but
Right.
that you, but I didn't know that you won't take any class in the morning.
The
In the
truth.
morning.
So they informed you already, but they are going to close all my morning schedules. I'll be honest, Rang, since it's going to be perhaps, I hope not, but the reason why I took your class in the morning, it's a special request.
Mm-hmm.
So one of a good friend of mine, before I started working for SS, she had been really nice to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I received a special request. Can you take trans class? She asked me if I can take your class. I did not say no because I owe her a lot. She had been so nice when I was starting. She was so patient to me. She helped me. She helped me get into SS. So in return, she asked me a favor if I could teach you. I was I was doubtful because my body needed a break too. I get sick because I don't have sleep, and that's what I need. And I have to wake up in the morning all the time. But because I can't let her down and I can't say no to her, I took your class. And now that I am getting sick more frequently than ever, I informed them about that. So they said they will have to transfer you to another teacher, which is really heartbreaking for me, Tran. I really didn't want to let you go. I didn't want you, I didn't want to give you away to another teacher because we had a bond together. We're having one, we're okay. But the schedule that we have is taking a toll on my health because I don't have sleep. You know that. You've seen that. I don't sleep because I don't want to be late on your class. And that's where I get sick. That's where I get my allergies. I've noticed my allergy starts to come out at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. because I didn't have enough sleep because my class ends at 11 p.m.
Okay.
And from that time, for 11 p.m., I won't sleep because I cannot miss your class. So that's where I get sick. So I've told them about that, and they graciously accepted my petition for that. So they said, yeah, okay, thank you for letting us know about your condition. So we'll move you. Now that you're going to freeze your account, if you're going to come back to my schedule, probably they'll give you an evening schedule. That's the only slot I gave them from 6 p.m. Vietnam time till 10.
6 p.m.
Yeah, 6 p.m. Vietnam time till 10 p.m. Vietnam time.
6 p.m. to
So those
10.
are going to be my
What
available
should I
schedule.
choose? Before dinner or after dinner?
I think you can choose after dinner because you have to be full first. But Trang, oh my god, I'm sorry. I hate to
I
break this
will
to
choose your time. I will change my class to the evening, but I need to freeze it for 2 weeks
uh-huh. You have to
to
freeze it first.
yeah, to recover. And then I
But
promise you that
uh-huh.
I will do another HIV research.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Thank you. All right. So Trang, this
And
is what we're going to do.
we keep
Okay.
on it. I will keep
Uh-huh.
my words and
Uh-huh.
I will follow you wherever you go,
And also,
whenever
Trang,
you do.
this is what's gonna happen. SS doesn't know about this one yet. Okay, because the company is very nice. We have the capacity to open and close our schedules.
Okay.
So this is what I'm going to do. Okay, if you're sure, if you're good, anytime you're good, I won't open my earliest class yet.
It's better if I freeze my schedule
Hmm.
right after our class.
Right.
And I wait for the new schedule with you in the evening.
They're not going to give you new schedule now because my evening schedule is full. But if you plan on coming back to me, you just
It's
have to inform them that you wanted to
to wait
um
for you.
no, don't wait for me. I can wait for you whenever you are ready. This is what you're going to do. Tell
Okay.
them to tell me that you wanted to come back. They will inform me. And if they inform me, I will tell them to open one special lot before all my class starts. You will be my earliest. They will ask, that's what's good about them. They ask permission first. They will ask me, Tom, Trang wants to come back. Are you available? Then they'll check my schedule. My schedule starts at 6 p.m. Then if they ask permission and I would accept you, they will open my 5 p.m. class for you.
Like 6 p.m. in Vietnam.
6 p.m. in Vietnam.
I understand that.
So you just have to let them know. I'll reserve my 6 p.m. I won't open that one for now.
This is
Oh,
my daughter.
wow. She had her haircut.
Yes, she got a haircut.
You woke her
But
up too early. Did mama wake you up? Did she wake you up? Rise and shine, sleepyhead. Are you going to class today?
Uh, does she and I share any common,
Do you have anything in?
like common in our face
But her eyes is
appearance?
closed. I can't tell. Yes. Yes, you both have resemblance. Of course, you're her mom. You have a lot of things in common. Ah, yeah. But no offense. No offense, Rang. She has, I think she got more from her dad. I'm sorry, okay. Don't be mad, please. But I think she got a lot from her dad.
I heard that all the time.
Oh no. Oh my God. But yeah, I mean, there are resemblance, of course, because she's a woman. I mean, she's a lady, but the physical features is more of her dad. Her physique is more of her dad.
So I know
Hi.
that you have to take the rest after the class.
After this, but I just informed you about this because if this is our last day, I just have to make it clear to you. If this is our uh,
Ờ, Sáng á, hôm nào ôm bố đi xong rồi bố gửi con thằng nào.
Okay, so Trang, I just have to make this one clear for you before I let you go. If this is our last class today, okay, if this is going to be our last class today, if you decide to come back, just tell them, please inform Dom that I am coming back because they will chat me. They will ask about my schedule. Who do you usually talk to about your schedule? Miss Kim?
Quý. Q-U-Y.
Um,
Quý.
I'm
Quý.
I don't know her, but perhaps just inform her to contact me. And if they contact me, because I am not going to open the earliest schedule for now. I'll keep it closed. I'll wait for you until you're good. If you're good, I can open that one for you.
Okay.
Because a lot of student wants that schedule, the earliest. But no, not even my first student was able to open that schedule. He did not request, but if he did, I actually opened that early schedule for him before. I opened it for him before because he can study late in the evening, so I had to open that. But that is remain closed. My 6 p.m. class is closed. So if you decided to come back, just tell them, does he of course they'll tell you his schedule is full. That's why if you come back, I'll open that very first schedule before everything starts.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, Trang. You know, our journey has been fun, but this doesn't end here. So I'm looking forward to seeing you again in our, oh my God, PM class. You're going to be in the evening class. Thank you, Trang. You have to take care always, okay?
Okay.
All right, so that ends, perhaps, I think, our lesson for today. So thank you so much, Trang. Thank you so much. I'll be forever grateful. I'll see you.
Bye
Goodbye
bye.
for now, Trang.